Hello, basketball fans, and for the second night in a row, we welcome you to Antwerp High School, home of the Archers, and the host school for the 2024 Boys Varsity Route 49 Classic. We've got two live streams coming your way tonight. First up, the Consolation game, followed by the championship game. Consolation game ought to be an interesting one. It's going to feature our own Hicksville Aces taking on the Antwerp Archers. And of course, HIX-TV, it's on Mediacom 12 in Hicksville and Antwerp. So this is like a hometown game for us. Glad to have you with us, and we're looking forward to bringing all the action live right here on the HIX-TV YouTube channel. Hi, everybody. I'm Bill Murphy with Hicksville Community Television. With me tonight, Chris Warner. Connor had to work, and Christopher doesn't work on weekends. During the week, Christopher works, and Connor doesn't have to, so it works out pretty well. But Christopher is here. He'll be operating the camera. He's got the other headset microphone on. And if it's like last night, where my voice starts to give out a little bit later, because I'm trying to fight something off. So if it gets really bad, I may just hand it over to him, and I'll do color commentating and keep the stats, and Chris can run the camera and call the play-by-play.
Yes, I mean, the last game I did, Bill,
yeah,
we had some pretty good commentary for that.
So we'll see how things go tonight. But first up, again, it's the Consolation game. Aces took only their second loss of the season last night, losing to the Eden Bombers by 10. Brooks Gallahue, we'll see him in the championship game, kind of put on a clinic, scoring 33 points. And then Antwerp was angling to get into the championship game, trying to go for their fifth straight Route 49 championship, but that's not to be, as they got knocked off handily by Edgerton. So both of these teams are going to have a bit of a chip on their shoulder, and they may be looking to get back on the winning track and maybe make a statement of some sort in this Consolation game here tonight. Got a lot of people we want to say a big thank you to. Of course, all of our underwriters. We have our Diamond level underwriting supporters, the Jim Schmidt family of automotive dealerships in Hicksville, Ohio. Jim Schmidt Chevrolet Buick, Jim Schmidt Ford, and online at jimschmidtauto.com. Thanks also to APT Manufacturing Solutions of Hicksville, Ohio, located in the industrial park and online at aptmfg.com/careers. The Hicksville Pharmacy, your good neighbor pharmacy, located right in the heart of downtown Hicksville, Ohio. Phone 419-542-6218. For information on the latest flu shots, COVID boosters, and more. And ARC Solutions Incorporated of Hicksville, a world-class facility located in Hicksville's Industrial Park and online at www.arcsolinc.com. And three silver-level underwriters to say a big thank you to. The Two Bandits Brewery in downtown Hicksville, proud sponsors of the Two Bandits Player of the Game Award. We'll be handing one of those out at the end of this contest, as we do after every Aces varsity basketball game we cover. And remember, you can get an early start on your New Year's celebration at the Two Bandits. They're open till 9 tonight. It's an early New Year's celebration with a special menu, live music starting right about now at 6 o'clock. And again, drink specials and everything else. You can ask your server. And again, we want to thank them so much. Our other two silver level underwriters with us for the Route 49 coverage is the Hicksville Bank, member FDIC, and online at www.thb.bank. And, of course, Bruce Guilford Real Estate and Auctioneering of Hicksville. They're also online at guilford-realestate.com. Now, we're not sure how things are going to go here. When they start the floor announcing, we're going to shut off the headset microphones and go down to the floor for the introduction of players. Yesterday, they did the national anthem before game one. But I don't see the flag dropping, so they may be holding off on the anthem until the championship game between Eden and Edgerton. So we'll see. We should at very least get the introduction of players. They introduced the cheerleaders last night too. So, but they're not gonna turn off the lights and do the strobes and all that sort of stuff. It looks like, as they did last night for the game two. So with that, we're going to head down to the floor, and we'll bring you the lineups and everything else. They're going to drop the flight, so we'll have the national anthem, all that coming your way. And then we'll rejoin you right up here on Press Row. It's the Route 49 Boys Varsity Classic Live on HIX-TV.
For tonight's matchup between the Hicksville Aces and our own Anthem Archers. To honor America, please stand and join in the playing of our national anthem. Let's make tonight's contest an enjoyable experience by being positive and courteous to all in attendance. Let's cheer for our athletes to make this evening great by respecting the game. Thank you. We would like to thank Jason Landers and Stu Miller on the call of MySports.live for covering this evening's contest. Thank you, gentlemen. The officials assigned for tonight's contest have met the requirements of the Ohio High School Athletic Association and been approved. And they are Daryl Miles, Jim Gibbons, and Bill Harper. Welcome, gentlemen.
First of 2 games here tonight, the Consolation game.
Now introducing the Aces cheerleaders led by Megan Covert, Tristan Franklin, and Riley Whitesell. Natalie Sargent, Olivia Bowles, Hayden Schutz, Bree Lance, Kaylee Sutter, and Michaela Stabler. Now let's meet the Archer cheerleaders led by Summer Franklin, Esty Leasty, Callie Bowman, Amelia Graham, Raylan Zuber, Ellen Hughes, Cora Zuber, Reese Franklin, and Hudson Bagger. Now introducing the starting lineup for the Aces. Number 1, Austin Sanders. Number 2, Grant Langham. Number 3, Eric Kirkle. Number 4, Ronald Drager. And number 11, Jaden Gonzalez. Head coach for the Aces is Dylan Welch.
You know what? Give credit to Antwerp, though. They had some really solid the last couple of years. Obviously made a state run a couple of years ago. Now, they are where they are, but you know what? They're still going to battle tonight. And that's just, we are in Antwerp, and with that,
the head coach for the Archers is Doug Miller. He's assisted by Eric Taylor, Sam Langston, and Jason Horton. Now the starting lineup for your at goal, the 5'11" junior, number 5, Ben and Michael. At goal, 6'4" junior, number 21, Anthony Brown. At goal, the 5'6" senior, number 10, David Shaw. At goal, 6'1" senior, number 4, Drew E.J. And at goal, 6'1" sophomore, number 44, Keegan Grant Woodwall.
Little theatricality, as always, as the Archers take advantage of being a home team in their own gym and turn off the lights and fire up those strobes, introduce everybody, Nice that they introduced the cheerleaders, too. Big thank you to Drew Ultimus and everybody in the athletic department here at Antwerp High School for allowing us to be here and live stream both the games tonight. We appreciate it an awful lot. Rosales is going to jump center circle with Drew Eakin. Tip controlled by the Aces. Langham down low. Sanders up off glass and no good. Rebound comes down to Rogie. He'll get it over to Tavis Shaw. And back to Zane McMichael. McMichael had 11 points yesterday in the preliminary game. McMichael tries to get it down low, and it's off the hands of Wyckoff and out of bounds to the Aces. Graber's going to inbounds. 28 seconds in, no score. Aces again want to get back on the winning track here in this consolation game. Jaden Rosales, who returned to action last night. Working around the perimeter. Rosales for three. Off the back of the rim, no good. And that one bounces off the rim, and it'll go out of bounds. And the red people are pointing in one direction, and the people in the white jerseys are pointing in the other, and the referees say it's Antwerp's ball. Down low to Wyckoff, and our first whistle, and it'll be our first foul of the night, and that's going to be on Langham. Team foul number 1 and personal foul number 1 for Langham. McMichael over to Eakin. Down low to Wyckoff. Wyckoff trapped in a double team, trying to muscle his way out. They're going to wave it off. And he stepped on the end line. Rosales across the timeline. Gets it to Turnbull. Back to Rosales. Sanders for three. Nope. And again, the board to the Archers. McMichael across the timeline. Runs into some trouble and backs it out of there. Rosales comes up to face McMichael. Get a little help from Wyckoff. Eakin over to Fuller, or excuse me, to Rogie. And now Eakin going to put it up, and that might be a second on Langham. Brant Langham picking up 2 early ones.
Luke Eicher's going to be coming in.
Yeah, they're going to need to get
Langham
off the floor for a bit. Eakin at the line to shoot 2. Nope. Eicher into the game. Langham will sit down for a bit. Eakin's second shot is good. Eakin makes it a 1-0 game. And that'll be a foul on 21, I think. Nope, number 4. Eakin picked that one up. Eakin was there by Rosales, as was Rogie, and I couldn't tell which one had committed the infraction. Rosales gets the ball in. Jaden carried the ball. Not much doubt about that. Rogie, bounce pass. Shaw, around to McMichael. Shaw puts it up, no good. Gets his own rebound. Loose on the floor, picked off by Wyckoff. He'll toss it over to Rogie. Back to McMichael. McMichael, no good. Skies that one. Rogie runs it down. Gets it back to McMichael. Eakin, Shaw. Shaw takes it in and loses the dribble. Still rolling around on the floor. Puts up the hook shot, no good. Wyckoff with the putback, no good. He's going to go after it again, and it'll be a foul. And that might be on Graber. And that'll be team foul number 3 on the Aces with 5:04 to go in the opening quarter. Avalos getting ready to check in. He'll come in for Graber. Coach Dylan Welch. That was on the floor. It was not a shooting foul. Rogie over to Shaw. And back to McMichael. 4:52 and the clock rolling. Wyckoff. Nope, wave it off. Offensive foul. Wyckoff guilty of the offensive foul. They'll turn it back over to the Aces. That'll be team foul number 2 on the Archers. Rosales, and there'll be a foul on Avalos underneath. I'm not sure who the foul was on. They haven't posted it. It was team foul number 3, and that was on number 21, Hampton Rogie. And Avalos at the line to shoot 2. Got it. One more for Avalos. Doesn't get the bounce. Tied at 1. And here come the Archers. McMichael, guarded by Rosales, gets it to Wyckoff. Over to Rogie. Rogie hurls it out of the double team. Far side. It's McMichael. Drives in, puts it up, and good. Avalos on the wing to Eicher. Rosales. Eicher into the paint. Drives in, pulls up, no good. Goes for the board. Rogie comes up with it. Eicher picks up a foul. Team foul number 4 now on the Aces. One more, and they'll put the Archers into the bonus for the remainder of the quarter. McMichael flips it over to Rogie. Rosales with the steal. Jaden up and good. We're tied at 3. Shaw, air ball, grabbed by Turnbull. Turnbull quickly up the side. Eicher for 3. In and out, no good. Rebound goes to Rogie. Quickly to McMichael. Up the floor. And it winds up being taken from him by Rosales. Rosales flips it back. Sanders. Nope, off the back of the iron and a whistle.
Number 22, Avalos, his first, team Smith.
Avalos gets the personal, team foul number 5, and with 2:34 left to go in the quarter, that puts the Archers into the bonus. They'll be shooting 2 from here on out whenever they get fouled, for the rest of the quarter, that is. Rogie? Nope. Finn Phillips comes into the game. For the Aces, he'll spell Sanders. Nope. Missed them both. Avalos grabs the board, gets it over to Rosales. Rosales across the timeline. Jaden going to take it straight to the hoop, up and in. Aces with a 5-3 lead here early. Shot up by Ronhaus is no good. McMichael for 3. Count it. And just like that, it's a 6-5 game with the Archers holding the 1-point advantage. Down low, nice. Oh, Phillips misses the easy layup. Avalos grabs the rebound. He'll get it back to Rosales. Turnbull's going to take it to the hoop. He'll be fouled. And that's going to be on Rogie. That'll be his second. Team foul number 4. Minute 34, and Garrett Turnbull, scoreless so far this evening, will be at the line to shoot 2. Got it. Into the game, Lucas Sproles for Antwerp. Eakin comes back in, as does Wyckoff. Turnbull in and out, no good. Rebound comes down to Sproles. And McMichael will bring it up the floor for the Archers. Eakin, and they'll move it around the perimeter. Driving, and a foul probably on Eicher. Yep. And McMichael will go to the line to shoot 2 with 1:14 left in our first quarter, and we're tied at 6. Graber getting ready to check back in. First free throw's no good. Schall comes back in for the Archers. He'll spell Sproles, and Graber comes in for Eicher on the Aces side. McMichael hits the second one to make it a 7-6 game. Turnbull to Sanders on the wing. Back to Turnbull. Turnbull working his way through traffic. He's going to draw the foul. That's going to be on Taven Schall. And that puts the Aces into the bonus for the remaining 58.8 seconds of this first quarter. Turnbull back at the line. Got it. We're tied at 7. Turnbull got them both. Aces now on top, 8-7. Under a minute to go. Nice feed to Eakin. Nope. Graber couldn't control the rebound. Ronhaus to McMichael. 30 seconds. Oh. Avalos had the seal, dribbled it off his foot, and fell down. Game close. Eakin out on top with 12 seconds. McMichael with 9. Drives in. Tied up. Turnbull to Avalos. No. So we've played the first 8 minutes, and after one, it's the Aces leading the Antwerp Archers 8-7 in the consolation game. Big thank you to one of our diamond level underwriting supporters making our coverage possible. That's the Jim Schmidt family of automotive dealerships in Hicksville, Ohio. Jim Schmidt Chevrolet Buick, Jim Schmidt Ford, and of course online at jimschmidtauto.com. If you're in the market for a vehicle, brand new, pre-owned car, truck, van, or SUV, check out the selection they have on the lots, or you can check out the entire dealer inventory online anytime at jimschmidtauto.com. Remember, it's all about service before, during, and after the sale at the Jim Schmidt family of automotive dealerships. We want to thank them so very much for their continued support of all of our Aces Sports broadcasts. They underwrite, again, all the Aces Sports that we cover, all levels of play across all of our broadcast platforms. Whenever you see Aces Sports action on HIX-TV, they're the ones that help make it possible. We hope that you'll thank them for that, just as we do. The Jim Schmidt family of automotive dealerships in Hicksville, Ohio. Jim Schmidt Chevrolet Buick, Jim Schmidt Ford, and of course online at jimschmidtauto.com. 8 minutes on the clock for the second quarter, and the Archers will have the ball to get things started. Roanhouse. And he traveled. Rosales kicks it out to Avalos. Back to Jaden. Jaden's going to go in and lay it up. No good. Volleyball it up in Wyckoff, with his height advantage. Grabs that one out of the air. Wyckoff to Eakin. Roanhouse in the corner for 3. No good. Avalos grabs the rebound. Tosses it over to Rosales. Rosales to Turnbull. Turnbull to Graber. To Avalos. Back to Turnbull. Turnbull gets his pocket picked. McMichael under the hoop, no good. No foul, and the foul is going to be on Eakin. Oh, Roanhouse. Okay. That'll be his first and team foul number 1 for the second quarter on the Archers. Oh. And again, knocked loose, and Wyckoff comes up with it. He'll toss it over to McMichael. No change in the score, still 8-7 Aces, 6:09 to go before halftime. Wyckoff, he gets his pocket pick. And I don't know if there's a slick spot on the floor right there, but Sanders went down about the same place that Avalos went down earlier. Up and good for Roanhouse. And there'll be a foul. Avalos gets his second. And that'll be team foul number 1 on the Aces for this second quarter. So the Archers get the ball back. They're up by a point. McMichael will bring the ball up across the midcourt stripe. Down into the corner to Rogi, to Eakin. Back to Rogi. Rogi for 3. Got it. Aces now down by 4. Rosales, nope. Well short. McMichael. Eakin. Over to Roanhouse. Wyckoff, and then McMichael again. McMichael for 3. Nope. Turnbull will bring the ball up. Turnbull to Avalos. Avalos back to Turnbull. Turnbull, pull-up jumper is good. Cuts the lead to 2. As we're just about halfway through this second quarter. McMichael gets the basketball back under control. Turnbull comes out to guard him. To Wyckoff. Down to Rogi. And Eakin at the top of the key. And Eakin traveled. Got the ball and took off running before he dribbled it. Turnover back to the Aces. 3:55 to go. They're down by 2. Into the game for Hicksville, number 30, who's not on our roster.
Let me get my glasses on here, Bill, and I might be able to tell you who that is. You have the roster I can look at?
Yeah, I'm going to grab the see if it's on the JV roster.
Okay. If I saw the name, I could put the face with the name.
Got up, and that's good.
Here, let me take a
That'll
look.
be number 30 getting the bucket. Easton Adams.
Easton Adams. Okay, that's what I thought it was, but I wasn't for sure. Bronson Graber for 3. It's no good.
All right. I'll leave the roster out just in case.
Yeah, just in case. You never know.
Up off the back of the bottom of the backboard and no good, but Rogi grabs the board. Wyckoff powering into the paint. Turnaround jumper up off the glass, no good. And Wyckoff manages to get it under control, and I think he stepped on the end line again. Or maybe it's going to be a foul. If it is, it's going to be on 30. Yep.
It's going to be on Easton Adams.
Adams will pick up the foul, and that'll be team foul number 2 on the Aces with 2:31 to go before halftime.
Sanders is in for Rosales.
And that pass intercepted by Turnbull. Turnbull going coast to coast. Feeds it off to Adams. No good. Ball loose, goes out of bounds. Last touch by the Aces. 2:16 to go in the half. And Antwerp with the basketball. Tied at 12. McMichael brings it up the floor. Wyckoff to Eakin. To Rogi. Back to McMichael on the wing. He'll drive in. Another pull-up jumper. That one's good. Makes it a 14-12 game. Avalos puts it up off glass and good. 3 points now for Jesus. And we're tied at 14. Full timeout called by the Antwerp Archers. That'll give us a chance to say a big thank you to the Two Bandits Brewery in downtown Hicksville, Ohio. A great place for food, fun, and they are the proud sponsors of the Two Bandits Player of the Game Award. We give that out at the end of each Varsity Boys and Girls Aces basketball game we cover on HIX-TV. We'll give one out at the end of this game. The recipient gets a $10 gift card, good at the Two Bandits, as well as a nice certificate. We want to thank them for doing that again for this basketball season, stepping up when Subway was unable to because of what happened over at the Subway. We want to thank them so very much. And again, a reminder, Bandits open till 9 tonight, and they've got a special evening. It's an early start to the New Year's celebrations. They've got a special menu, live music tonight, drink specials, and more. So, yeah, stop by the Bandits and get an early start on welcoming 2025. They'd love to see you. Great place for food and fun, and proud sponsors of the Player of the Game Award. You can find them online at twobanditsbrewing.com. The Two Bandits Brewery in Hicksville, Ohio. Our silver level underwriter and proud sponsor of the Two Bandits Player of the Game Award. Tied at 14. Wyckoff powers it up and good. Avalos gets it knocked out of bounds by Shaw.
And Bill, I will say too, I like the font on the Archers jerseys for their numbers. A little bit of a different font. We don't see that very often.
Yeah.
I know someone in the comments will tell us what kind of font that is.
Well, it's kind of fancy, but it's not fancy enough that it's hard to read what the numbers are. Oh, Eakin. Bad pass, and Eakin looks to take advantage. He misses, but he'll draw the foul. Turnbull will pick up his first personal. Team foul number 3, and that's going to put Drew Eakin at the line to shoot 2 with 51.4 seconds left in the half. Got it. Makes it a 17-14 game. Missed that one. And it'll go to the Aces.
Foul number 44, Wyckoff has team second.
Wyckoff picks up his second foul. That'll be team foul number 2 on the Archers for the quarter. On the wing, Avalos with 40 seconds. Graber going to get the charge. Offensive foul on Bronson Graber. That'll be his second. No free throws with an offensive foul, but the ball will go back to the Archers with 35 seconds. Rogie brings it up the floor. Turnbull comes out to meet him. Rogie over to Shaw. Trapped in a double team, and Graber just rips it out of his hands. Bronson lays it up and misses. Put back Avalos is good. Eakin drives the baseline. Nope.
Oh, he stepped out of bounds.
Yep. 0.6 of a second, so the Aces will be able to kind of inbound it. Three-quarter court shot is well short. That's more like a 4/5 court shot. But
Yes.
either way, we've reached halftime, and at the intermission, it's the homestanding Antwerp Archers leading the Aces by a single point, 17-16, our halftime score. Well, I've got some time here, so let's say another big thank you to another one of our Diamond Level underwriting supporters, our friends at APT Manufacturing Solutions of Hicksville, Ohio, located in Hicksville's Industrial Park and also online. And hey, if they have got some terrific opportunities available at APT, if you are looking for a great place to start a first career, a great place for a second career to add to the skills you already have, go online to aptmfg.com/careers. That'll take you to a complete listing of all of the opportunities that they have available, many of them with specialized training and certification opportunities. You can upload your resume, fill out an application online. They'd love to hear from you, and who knows, maybe you can become a part of the APT manufacturing team. We want to thank them so very much, not only for their continued support of our Aces Sports broadcast here on HIX-TV, but for all they do with Hicksville schools. They have the program where several VOAG students from Hicksville spend part of each day working over at APT, getting on-the-job experience and training, and they have some of their training modules they brought over to the school. Just a terrific group and a great part of our Hicksville community. Big thank you to Tony Niswander and the whole gang at APT Manufacturing Solutions of Hicksville, Ohio, and online at aptmfg.com/careers. Also want to say a big thank you to one of our silver level underwriting supporters. That would be the Hicksville Bank, member FDIC, the Hicksville Bank main branch in downtown Hicksville, Ohio. Branches elsewhere across the region, including in Edgerton, Ohio. You can go online to www.thb.bank. That's www.thb for the Hicksville Bank, thb.bank. You can find out about all of the banking and financial services that they provide for you and your family. Also about the main branch and the other branches, locations, hours of operations, and so much more. We want to thank them so very much. It's a silver level underwriter. They're with us for selected programming throughout the year, including all of our Route 49 coverage. This, I think, is the third year in a row now that they've been with us to make sure that we're able to be on the road and to bring you full coverage of all 8 games, all 4 boys and girls games. Want to thank them so very much. Hopefully you will do the same. Again, that is the Hicksville Bank, member FDIC, online at www.thb.bank. And their main branch, of course, downtown Hicksville, Ohio branch is also around the region, including just down Route 49 in Edgerton, Ohio, up in Williams County. All right, we've got 7 minutes to go in the halftime here, so now it's time for me to do some quick addition. All right. Got that taken care of. I do want to remind you once again that this is going to be the first of 2 live streams that we have for you here on the HIX-TV YouTube channel on this Saturday. When this one wraps up, we'll have a quick post game. We will announce the 2 Bandits Player of the Game award winner for tonight. And then we'll kind of wrap things up, take probably about a 10-minute break or so, and then we will be back with our second live stream, which, of course, will be the championship game featuring what we figure is going to be kind of a rock'em sock'em event between the Eden Bombers and the Edgerton Bulldogs. And this game has not disappointed either. We kind of were speculating that this is going to be a hard-fought game. Now, nobody wants to finish 4th in the Route 49 Classic. You know, that nobody wants that. And the Aces certainly do not want to pick up their 3rd loss tonight. They want to bounce back, get back on the winning track as they get ready to head into the 2025 portion of the season. And, of course, the GMC season will be starting coming up next week on Friday, as a matter of fact, at the Red Zone. And And so, yeah, we're not at all surprised that this is a 1-point game. Again, the Antwerp Archers were looking forward to maybe getting a 5th consecutive championship in the tournament. That did not happen. So this is only their they've only got a couple of wins so far in the season.
Yes.
So they would like to pick up another win, and they'd like to hand the Aces another loss. So, like I said, we figure this one might go down to the wire, and we'll look forward to the second half. And then, of course, again, we'll have the Bombers and the Bulldogs coming up in game number 2. And I'm going to shift around.
Yeah,
here
you know
real
what's
quick.
funny, actually, Bill, regarding bleachers, I was actually going to send you maybe some bleacher seats. You know, we've sat on hard bleachers, at least I have for 7 years now. I think it's about time, Bill, we get some bleacher seats. Hey, and the ones I found, Bill, biggest plus, they got cup holders, Bill.
There we go.
Have you seen anyone with bleacher seats yet with cup holders?
Yeah. I keep saying that, over at the red zone, they should, take out that one section of the bleachers on the top row where we sit and put in, some padded seats and captain's chairs or whatever. It'd be nice if you had, a little deck, too, that's you could, set the camera tripod on and keep it a little more stable. Maybe mount it to the wall so that it wouldn't vibrate when people run up and down the bleachers. But that's okay.
I just sent them your way.
Oh, goodness. Again, I'm hoping my voice holds up for both games. But if not, we may switch things around. So you might have Chris doing some of the talking during the second game. We'll see how things go. Oh.
Maybe have you run camera and then me do scores and play-by-play.
No. Privilege of the rank. I don't run camera.
I can't call player names if I don't have a roster.
Oh, well, I would hope that you'd had them memorized by now.
I do for the Aces and the Archers.
That's all that matters.
Well, I'm talking about the second game.
Well, I can give you a little sheet you can hold.
There you go.
You can stand up there with the camera and have a little sheet right there.
There you go. That's what I did last game.
Yep.
Once you call someone's name about 2 or 3 times, then their number sticks.
Yep. Oh.
And luckily, Bill, this year we've gotten lucky with names. There's not 4 of the same on a team yet that we've seen.
Well, before we get to the unofficial scores from the first half, I want to take some time here to say another big thank you to another one of our Diamond Level underwriting supporters. That'll be our friends at the Hicksville Pharmacy. They're your good neighbor pharmacy, located right in the heart of downtown Hicksville, Ohio. A full pharmacy for you and your family's pharmaceutical needs. They also have medical supplies and equipment, over-the-counter medications, gifts, sundries, so much more. Stop by, check out their after Christmas specials. And again, it's always a fun place to stop if you're in downtown Hicksville, just to browse around, see for yourself what a difference being locally owned and operated truly makes. We want to thank them so very much for their continued support of all of our Aces Sports broadcasts here on Hicksville Community Television. We hope that you will do the same. And hey, remember, if you want to get the latest information on flu shots, COVID boosters, and more, feel free, give them a call, 419-542-6218, and they'll be happy to help you out. Again, a big thank you for their diamond level of support, not only this year, but they're going to be with us again in 2025. The Hicksville Pharmacy, they're your good neighbor pharmacy, located right in the heart of downtown Hicksville, Ohio.
And Bill, speaking of the Hicksville Pharmacy, I see
I see the
Mr. and
pharmacist
Mrs.
here,
Myers, and I see Josh Myers, and of course you got Michael Myers as one of the assistant coaches.
Assistant coaches here, so
you got the entire Myers family right here.
The family gathered for the holidays, and here they are at the Route 49 Classic. Good to see them. All right, unofficial scores from the first half. Aces up first. They're on the short end of the scoreboard by 1 point. They are, number 30, Easton Adams came in with a bucket for 2 points. Rosales has a couple of field goals for 4. And then you've got Avalos with 2 field goals and a free throw for 5. And Turnbull with 3 free throws and a field goal for 5. And that adds up to 16. For the Archers, you've got Drew Eakin with 2 free throws for 2. Weston Roanhouse with a bucket for 2. Wyckoff with a bucket for 2. Rogie with a 3-pointer for 3. And then Zane McMichael has a 3, 2 twos, and a 1 for 8. Rosales gets the bucket. Thank you, sir.
Yes, and the Aces start the half with Rosales, Sanders, Langham, Graber, and Turnbull.
And we've got McMichael, Shaw, Wyckoff, Rogie, and Eakin out on the floor for the Archers. Rosales. Turnbull pull-up jumper, in and out, no good. Rogie, guarded by Turnbull, gets it over to McMichael. Down the corner, over to Shaw. Shaw tries to feed it down low to Wyckoff, slapped out of bounds. Whoop, wasn't expecting that pass. Lucky that he turned around when he did, otherwise would have bounced right off his numbers in the back. McMichael drives into the paint, stops. He's in trouble, gets it out of there to Rogie. Rogie for three. Nope. Eakin grabs the board. Eakin tries to take it back in, lays it up off glass and good. Graber, nice pass down to Turnbull, up and in. Great assist by Bronson Graber. Shaw, Rosales, and pressure from the Aces. Langham back into the game in the second half. Eakin. McMichael, no. Shaw, up and good. Shaw's first 2 points of the night. Makes it 21-20. And the Archers back on top. Whoop. Out of bounds, last touched by Antwerp. Turnbull down to the corner to Sanders, now to Rosales. Now to Langham. Langham on the wing. Graber. Rosales, no. And that'll be another one on Langham. Langham comes into the game and picks up his third foul. In 2 minutes, 57 seconds. And he gets the steal. Graber gets it down to Sanders. Bounce pass to Graber, and Graber's going to be fouled. White, number 10. Shaw. Taven Shaw gets his second personal and team foul number 1 for the third quarter on the Archers. Bronson Graber at the line. Graber misses. Eicher comes into the game for Langham. Langham's having a rough night, getting bit by the foul bug. Graber ties it up. Eakin, McMichael on the wing. Down low to Wyckoff. Wyckoff up and good. 4 now for Wyckoff. He had a dozen last night. Nope. Sanders gets it under control. Eicher loses it.
Foul number 5, Zane McMichael, his first, team second.
Zane McMichael gets his first personal. And that'll be team foul number 2 for the quarter on the Archers. Out of bounds, Rosales gets it into Avalos. He's back into the game. Avalos wide open to the hoop, rolls it in. It's on Roanhouse, or is it on Rosales? Red 11, okay. So that'll be the first on Rosales.
Foul number 11, West Roadhouse, his second, team second.
Nope, that was on number 11. That's Roanhouse. Yeah. Okay, Paxton Yoder, thank you.
Just got some information, Bill.
Yep. So Aces have taken the lead now, 26-23, and I was informed that number 30 is Paxton Yoder.
Ah, okay.
So you get 2 demerits because I'm never wrong.
That sounds fair.
Yeah, no.
I'll probably have a third demerit by the end of the night.
I appreciate them coming up and correcting that.
Yes, actually, you can see the person that correct right across there.
Yeah, no, it's one of those things where
someone's listening in.
Sometimes, depending on the venue, shot up, no good. And rebound comes down to Sanders. Depending on the venue, it's easy to go down and double check things on the scoring table, but sometimes it's not so much. And tonight there's just the 2 of us. So,
and we're also surrounded by...
And it's not easy for us to get down to the scoring table. So we appreciate the assistance. We really do. Thank you.
Yeah.
Up, no good. And Eicher, it's going to be waylaid. I think that's going to be another one on 44. Yep. That'll be 3 on the big man. Wyckoff picks up his 3rd personal, and that's team foul number 4 for this quarter. On the Archers, 1 more puts the Aces into the bonus, and we still have over 3 minutes to play in quarter number 3. Turnbull gets it to Avalos, kicks it back to Rosales. Rosales. And now Eicher. He'll kick it back out. Sanders, that'll be short. Avalos right under the hoop, puts it up. He'll draw the foul. Shaw picks up his 3rd personal, and Avalos at the line. Got it. 27-23 now, Aces. Got that one too. 9 points now for Jesus Avalos. Aces up by 5, 28-23. 2:52 to go in our 3rd quarter. Shaw takes it up and lays it in. Shaw with the bucket. Here comes Turnbull. Turnbull loses the basketball. Gets it off to Eicher. Quickly down to Sanders. Back to Turnbull. Turnbull powers it up, and he's going to be fouled. That's going to be on Eakin, I believe. Yep.
Number 4, Drew Weekend, his second team's a bonus. On the line for the Aces, number 3.
So that's the second personal on Drew Eakin, but that's team foul number 5. So Aces are in the bonus for the remaining 2 minutes and 10 seconds of this quarter. Turnbull, got it. Missed that one, but the rebound comes down to Sanders. Back to Turnbull. Eicher now. Eicher's going to drive in, and that'll be an offensive foul. Through the elbow. Yep.
Bill, that's the third offensive foul from the Aces tonight.
Yep. Well, I said they might have had a bit of a chip on their shoulder.
Yes.
2:03. Eicher picks up his third personal. It's team foul number 3. In to McMichaels, to Shaw, blocked, and out of bounds off the hands of Avalos. Langham back on the floor again. Avalos, Langham, Sanders, Turnbull, and Eicher out there for the Aces right now. And they've noticed something on the floor. And we've got some blood. And it looks like it is Turnbull's knee.
Oh, yeah, you could see that definitely through the leg.
Yeah, it's got a little red spot on his knee wrapping about the size of a quarter. And they noticed, I don't know if there was some that dripped on the floor.
Bill, maybe that's where that slippery spot came from on the floor there.
I don't think so. I would.
I know they definitely still need to check out that spot on the floor. All right, Rosales will come in for Turnbull.
So Rosales will come in, and I guess
he didn't check in with the scores table.
Okay. And they've looked things over, and evidently there is no blood on the floor because I didn't see anybody go out to clean. So they must have caught it before it dripped.
Looked like one of the archers noticed it and pointed it out to the ref.
No.
Good looking out.
Said you don't want to take chances with that.
Exactly. You don't want to make it worse either.
Roan House gets it out of there to Shaw. No good. And Eicher can't hang on to the basketball. Got the rebound and lost it. And then we got a foul underneath the bucket.
Foul number 11, Jade Rosales, his first. Team four.
Rosales picks up his first personal. That'll be team foul number 4, and that'll put Zane McMichael at the line to shoot 2. Got it. 9 points now for Zane. He'll have one more. Got them both. 27-29, the lead cut to 2 points. Rosales, Eicher, no. Rogie to Eakin. Eakin lays it up and in. And we're tied at 29. With a minute 7 to go in our third quarter. Rosales, nope. Good looking shot, just a little bit long. 30 seconds left in the quarter. Roan House. Down to the corner to Shaw. Back out to McMichael. Looks like the Archer's going to try to hold it for the last shot here. Over to Rogie. Whoop. Almost. Langham couldn't quite get a handle on it. Partially deflected. And that's going to be hurled by Rosales to no avail. And we're tied at 29 at the end of 3.
9
We still have one diamond level underwriter to thank this evening, and that's our good friends at ARC Solutions Incorporated of Hicksville, Ohio, a world-class facility located in Hicksville's Industrial Park. They're also online at www.arcsolinc.com. Check out, they've got a gallery there that shows some of the many projects they have done for business and industry around the region, around the state, around the country. Some really incredible stuff. They do plasma, robotics, welding, so much more. We also want to thank them because they are such great members of our community. As there, you'll always see ARC Solutions listed as one of the supporters of almost any type of community effort or any community fundraising. We're so happy that they have chosen to support us as well. And don't forget, they're a great resource to have if you've got a welder in your life. They've got all kinds of great supplies, welding supplies and so forth. Make sure you check those out as well. But again, we want to thank them for their continued support of all of our Aces Sports broadcasts here on Hicksville Community Television. ARC Solutions Incorporated of Hicksville, Ohio, located in the Industrial Park, and online at www.arcsolinc.com. Eight minutes to go. We're tied at 29.
It's going to be a great quarter, Bill.
Whoop. If that's on Eicher, that'll be his fourth. Nope.
Oh, that's not good either, Bill. I was hoping it wasn't going to be on either of them.
Yeah.
Brent's very good at getting the ball back and stealing.